Hey, happy Thursday. I'm coming at you this week back home, which is so lovely after our crazy adventure in Utah. It was magical, amazing. It really, truly made me feel like a kid again. I didn't realize how much I had missed being out in nature until I had all this time 24/7 in nature and really just enjoyed is such a small word. I so enjoyed it. And I took 1,500 photos, so that tells you how much I enjoyed it. I had to stop every couple feet. I'd drive, stop, run out, take a picture, get back in the car, drive, stop, get back, take out a picture. Around every corner was another beautiful image. And coming back home, it's a bumpy reentry. I've got a house full of luggage I got to get rid of. I have 2 air conditioners that have to come out of the windows. I've got to do my clothing changeover. So I'm sure even if you aren't traveling right now, it's a tricky time of the year for a lot of people. And this week I want to talk about a word I don't use a lot in my business, but I've realized I'm going to start using it more. I'd like to create a new feeling around this word. I went to see Marianne Williamson last night, and those of you who don't know her should just Google her. She's been teaching for years, and while I'm not a religious person in any way, shape, or form, I appreciate her words and how she's translated a lot of these texts that I didn't understand. But last night she used the word I've been avoiding, and the word is discipline. And she talks how it relates to the disciples and again, not really my area of expertise, but I got stuck on that. Like, why do people push it away? Because I look at discipline as like an art. Like, if you want to be a painter, see, I've got my little cute little paintings. If you want to be a painter, it's a discipline you need to practice. And so I look at the word discipline as a practice, where most people take the word discipline and make it about you did something wrong, so you're being punished and you're being disciplined. And I want you to look at your organizing as a practice. It's a discipline. That's all I did, is I developed my discipline of being organized. So touch on that this week. Think about, where you're resisting. And I'll throw one last little thing in there is I used to dread just doing my dishes. This is before I even got organized. I dreaded it all the time. And one time I paid attention to the clock, the time I started fretting about doing dishes until the time I actually did the dishes. It was about an hour and a half of just angst that had built up in me. When I finally did the dishes, I set the timer. It took me 6 minutes. So many times our anticipation of doing the work is so big and unnecessary if we would just take action. So I'll leave you with that today, and let me know if you have any questions. Today is day 3 of our Clear Space Challenge. It's going really well. If you're participating, awesome. Hang in there. We've got more fun stuff to come. And if you haven't joined, you can always just go onto the Creating Clear Space group and check out the videos and see what we're talking about and become part of the conversation. I hope to hear from most of you. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you soon.